Garcia off the deflection as Fresno comes back and wins. Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
Here's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Counted for two. Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game. What's this? Smack.
To the left. That is gone.
For Perez, that's my play. Off the backboard, counting, and a win!
And a win. Ryan Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go.
Good evening and welcome to another broadcast here on Real Sports Live. Coming to you live from Richard Thompson Stadium in Sharyland, Texas. Kevin Narro alongside John Trevino. Thanks for joining us. Got a good one lined up for you in a battle of unbeatens in 16-5A D2 as the Sharyland Rattlers getting set to take on the Mission Veterans Patriots. Welcome to our pregame here a couple of minutes before kickoff. John, welcome aboard.
Thanks for having me, Kev.
So the script, it's set. Mission Vets coming in with a 3-0 district record. Sharyland 2-0. Both these teams have yet to lose in district play. Both these teams got off to a bit of a slow start, but once they got into district play, these teams started to find their groove a little bit. Last week, we were here a week ago today, in fact, when we saw Mission Vets pick up that key win against Ed Chelsea.
You know, Mission Vets' only two losses in the season are coming to 6A schools. They faced the San Benito in week 2, who in San Benito, as we know, is one of the top teams in the Valley. They lost to Mission in week 1 by a point, and I feel like they've grown from both games there. And the only loss that Sharyland has is from a very good Brownsville Hannah team that we've seen.
Right, and you know, that loss starting to look a little better throughout the weeks, considering how good Hannah has looked. But, you know, this is the Sharyland team that lost their starting quarterback, Orly Lopez, in that Hannah game. Since then, we've seen Cole Gerlach come in, a junior at quarterback. And, John, he filled in that second half against Brownsville Hannah, a game that I covered. He looked really good. You were familiar with him. You said he's a third baseman for the baseball team. And in pregame, he looked good. He's thrown 2 touchdowns in his last 2 games, so it's safe to say that he has complete control of this offense, and he's plugging in for the absence of their starting quarterback, and as the senior, Orly Lopez.
Yeah, coming in as a backup, it's not easy to get into rhythm right away. So throughout these past couple weeks, he started to find that rhythm for him, find his time with his wide receivers. So I look for him to hopefully have a big game tonight.
Yeah, these are two teams that really like the spread. Mission Vets loves to sling it around with Ricky Reyna, who's really starting to come onto his own. He was off to a slow start, but since district play stepped up, he's thrown for double-digit touchdowns, no interceptions. That's the big key, because we saw week 1, he threw 6 picks against Mission. He's really cleaned that area up. On the flip side, again, we talked about what Gerlach brings to the table, but Alan Guerrero, he is playing lights out of the backfield for this Sharyland offense. He's the key component to this rushing attack that you and I were talking pregame, that I can't remember when the Rattlers had such a running back get off to a hot start, because, again, this is the team that likes to spread it around.
Yeah, and that's a testament to the starting quarterback going down. I know everyone wants them to go back to throwing the ball, but when you have your backup in, the game plan kind of changes. We've seen Gerlach come a long way these past couple of weeks, and you know, we could either this week or maybe next week we could see them go back to their old ways. But for the moment, Gonzalez is taking complete control of his team, and he's led them to the promised land so far.
133 yards, 17 touchdowns, or 17 touches, 2 touchdowns. In last week's win against Southwest, those were Guerrero's stat line. Kickoff coming up on the other side of the break. The Patriots set to receive. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever memories, antiques and collectibles in San Benito. We are ready.
And welcome back. Getting set for kickoff. Kevin Narro, John Trevino here from Richard Thompson Stadium in a battle of unbeatens between Mission Veterans and the Sharyland Rattlers. The Patriots will receive the opening kickoff. They'll be going from right to left, 7 o'clock kickoff, as we get ready for week 6 of high school football throughout the state of Texas and the RGV and all the way up to the Coastal Bend. And away we go from Richard Thompson. Patriots are going to take this out at the 10, out to the 15, 20, 25, down to the 30. Good field position for this Patriot offense. On the return was Dylan Vasquez.
Yeah, on the tackle there for the Sharyland Rattlers. That's going to be Moses Rodriguez. Makes a big play. It seemed like he had a lane there. Rodriguez trips him up and sends him out of bounds.
So Dylan Velasquez, he has come on in his own. Both him and Marco Polo Cavazos, who you saw last week, John, they made their debut.
Yeah, a very well-played game for Mission Vets against Ed Cauchosa, against that nasty slot.
Reyna, back to pass, soft spot at the 40. That's complete for 9. Not that they made their debut, but you saw for you that it's a very good 1-2 punch for this Patriot offense.
Yeah, they definitely looked good last week. They ran for a bunch in the first week. For last week's game against Ed Cauchosa, and they really sound up the defense for Reyna to have some fun.
2nd and 1. They're going to hand this one off. Picks up 4. First time we say Alan Vasquez's name. He's the feature back for Coach David Gilpin and his Patriots. So 2 plays, they go 9, then they get 4. And it's a first down for Mission Vets here in the opening quarter on their opening drive. Trips left. Reyna rolling to his left, swing pass, juggle, caught at the 35, looking for somewhere to go. Hit immediately by Gabriel Guajardo, the junior linebacker.
Yeah, Guajardo doing an excellent job there, reading his keys, saw the back went out in motion, and fled the zone immediately. And on the opposite side, it seemed Vasquez wasn't quite ready for the pass, and that's why he saw that slow juggle, and then by the time he caught it, Guajardo was all over him.
This Sharyland defense got a strong linebacking core, much like the Patriots do. Keep an eye on Tennessee Cano right in the middle of that defense, along with Javier Trevino. Reyna back to pass. Here comes the pressure. Chase from behind, gets away from one man, then eventually gets flushed out of bounds over on the far sideline.
An excellent job from Sharyland to come off their zone and pursue the quarterback.
As a linebacker there, you see the sideline to sideline. Chris Gonzalez, another senior listed as an inside linebacker, was the man who chased him down.
Yeah, so far from Sharyland, a lot of zone coverage, running that 3-4 defense. They have their speed guys off the edge and their sort of run stuffer up the middle.
Now it's a 2nd and 16. They lost yards on that scramble there from Reyna. Finds a soft spot. Incomplete. Would have been a Patriot first down. He was looking for Joel Quirada.
Sharyland's going to catch a break that time, but they put themselves in a good situation, and 3rd and 16 for them to drop pass like that. It's still going to put them with good field position after this punt.
Would have been a Patriot first down. Instead, the Rattlers are going to get their hands on the football for the first time this evening. Rugby style punt. They're just going to let this one roll. That was Alan Gonzalez and Alec Gonzalez, the twins that we're going to talk about here in just a minute.
Yeah, Sharyland definitely catch the break on that punt with how low it went. It looked like it was going to take a huge bounce and maybe possibly get inside the 10. It seemed it hit a piece of uplifted turf or something, took a spin to the right, and it died about there.
So 9:50 in the opening quarter. Patriots had to punt away. And out comes Cole Gerlach, quarterback with a hot hand. 4 touchdown passes in the last 2 games, 2 in each. They're going to start with trips right. They're going to hand this off up the middle to the 31-yard line. There's Alan Guerrero, John, and he's got 3 100-yard games this season. He's off to a good start in 2021.
Yeah, just on that first down play, that he's not patient. As soon as he feels the ball's in his possession, he's gone. Gain of 6 there. Excellent first play for the Rattlers.
Gerlach looking to his left, has time, steps up.
Huge pressure there from Mark Champion. He came right off the edge, tried to have a spin move inside, got stonewalled, then made a move back outside, and forced Gerlach to step up.
So now it's quickly a 3rd and 4. Gerlach out of the shotgun. Multi-sport athlete. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. John was definitely familiar with Gerlach. 5 receivers set. Steps to his right at the hash, directing traffic, looking downfield. Going to try and beat his man to the quarter, and he does. First down and more, Cole Gerlach.
Excellent play for Gerlach. I believe he was motioning his receivers to clear out just so he could have that run. So an excellent job communicating with his receivers down the field in a scramble situation.
That's a first down on a nice scramble there from the junior quarterback. Able to keep the drive alive. Once he caught that corner, John, he knew exactly where the sticks were. Not a lot of running room there, coming down and making the tackle. There for the Patriots, Cody Von Wald.
Yeah, excellent play coming downhill from that linebacker spot. Ran right behind the pulling guard and tackle and made the tackle in the backfield.
Correction, that was Jose Garcia, number 28, the sophomore, making the tackle. 2nd and 11, they lose one. Gonzalez, the motion man. It's going to be a handoff. Tackled that right at midfield. So Guerrero takes the carry.
Luis De Hoyo's on the stop there. It's going to set up the Rattlers in a 3rd and 11 situation here.
Bringing up a 3rd and 11 for the Rattlers.
Guerrero in the backfield. 4 receivers for Sharyland. They're going to motion the man, Gonzalez. Rolling to his left is Gerlach. He's going to tuck it and run, looking to pick up a block. Flag comes in on the near side.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, design rollout from the get-go. He took off right away, expecting to have plenty more room to run. Just an excellent job coming off his receiver and making the tackle there.
The officials having a discussion at midfield.
Personal foul. Unnecessary. Number 9. Deep. 15 yards and he had to put together the run.
Eric Arredondo, the guilty party. So that's going to be a first down plus 15 for Sharyland.
Yeah, excellent job for Sharyland to pick up another first down. It's backbreaking for the Patriots. You feel like you get off the field there, and instead of penalty wipes that away, and then now they're approaching the red zone.
So the Rattlers on the move in their opening possession. Ball on the 28. Gerlach standing tall in the pocket. Zings one over the middle. That's complete. Good catch in traffic from Diego Zavala.
Yeah, Gerlach stands extremely tall in the pocket there. And absolutely lets one rip. It seemed like he was in some tight coverage, but you see it there. You know, he plays third base for the baseball team, and he has an absolute hose, and he lets it fly there.
That was one thing that I noticed immediately, that he's got a good pocket presence in that matchup a couple weeks ago against Brownsville-Hanna. Jet sweep to the left, not much running room there. The Patriot defense standing tall. Eduardo Salinas comes in and makes the play.
Yeah, it seems like they were pretty keyed on that in film, because you saw that top half on your screen. You saw that top half of the formation defensively to as soon as they saw the motion.
Good pursuit there, like John mentioned. So now it's a 2nd and 14.
Yeah, huge job there. Huge job there. Means 2nd and 14. Now you're at 2nd and 9. You know, it's still very attainable compared to a 2nd and 14. Now you get about half, and you put yourself in a good spot here on 3rd down.
Certainly a 3rd and manageable, and with Nguma, the kicker for Sharyland, normally the question would be, are you in a 4-down territory? With what Sharyland has on special teams, you feel more than comfortable to kick a field goal. You saw that pregame. I saw it in that game against Anna just a couple weeks ago. 6:12 in the opening quarter. Gerlach hands it off. Lots of running room. Splits the defense. Picks up a block all the way down to the 4-yard line. Big play there for Alan Guerrero.
Ball carries number 7. Alan Guerrero on the stop was number 25.
Seems we're going to have a flag on the field.
Might be in the area of holding.
Personal foul. He gave a chop block. Number 69 and 68 of the offense.
Yeah, huge disheartening penalty there. You know, second and 9, you get a gain of about 12 or 13 there on a huge rushing play. That would have set you up inside the 5. Now the chop block is going to set you back 15 from where you were, and it's going to be about 2nd and 23 maybe.
Yeah, those are drive killers. If you're Sharyland, those are the drives that those are the penalties that can derail a drive. And Guerrero had this football at the 4-yard line. So now they're gonna see where they spot the football. About the 27-yard line, more or less, is where they have it. Five wide. Gerlach takes the snap, steps up to his right, hit as he's thrown. This one's up for grabs, and that's broken up. Good defensive play in the secondary. Pedro Salinas.
Gerlach stayed in there as long as he could, was able to evade the pressure from Mark Champion. To start it off, stepped up, let it fly, and as soon as he let it fly, he took a shot there himself.
It's not an easy task when you have big Mark Champion breathing down your neck.
Almost every play. Big number 2, you can't miss him. Down right in the middle of the screen, he comes flying off the edge almost every time.
You saw him pregame last week, and pretty good-looking kid. Whistle. Sharyland wants a timeout. Facing 3rd and a mile on the other side of the break. No score. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Sports Live. Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Via, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Welcome back after the timeout. Rattlers wanted to talk it over, facing a 3rd and 18. Ball on the 26. Gerlach standing, chase from behind, avoids one sack, but then the Patriot defense coming up with a stop. Von Wald there to collect the sack.
Yeah, so I know he's not going to get mentioned for this. It's going to be Champion there who made the initial pressure. It's going to be a holding call against Sharyland on trying to keep Champion back. So an excellent job from him. He lets his teammates step up and make the sack.
Mission vets. There is no yardage. This is just a warning. Brings up 4th down.
There's the replay there, John. So far, these Patriots are coming off the edge, giving these tackles problems.
Says it's 4th and 18. I believe it's a little bit more from about the 33. So just out of field goal range there. Because if you're lining for a field goal, we're looking at about a 50-yard field goal there.
Looked like a busted play. Champion bringing him down. Mark Champion, a menace defensively for these Patriots.
Yeah, excellent job once again. His ball get off is just outstanding. You see him come right off the edge, work the half-a-man technique, blows right by him, and it finally gets his own sack.
On their own 22-yard line. 1st and 10 for your Patriots.
Shout out to Coach Guerrero and the coaching staff here to our left. 5:01, momentum swing. I mentioned Mark Champion and just how good he is off the edge, coming up with a huge sack. Momentum now back in favor of the Patriots. Reyna to his left, looking downfield, got a man open. He sees him, fires this one deep over the top. Tipped, intercepted by the Rattlers at the 20. Game's first takeaway.
So Sharyland gets the ball right back. They take all momentum right back.
Whistles coming in. Cross Salinas. John, we're going to go back to the replay. He had Vincent Abregol wide open. Now's the old tip drill.
Moving to your left, trying to throw back across the middle, especially deep. You really got to flip your hips and throw. Unfortunately, no time there.
One more time on the replay. I thought he was going Abregol's way. Missed opportunity there. Injury timeout. We're going to take a break. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at 1st and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Welcome back after the injury timeout. Well, this game, John, just about every twist and turn you can think of so far, and it's only been the first quarter, a lot of action. Gerlach and company back on the field. They're going to hand this one off. Big hit.
Yeah, that's going to be courtesy of Luis De Hoyos. He's had an excellent game last week and is continuing so far here.
De Hoyos was a busy man last week, and a name you mentioned multiple times. And this is a linebacking core, John, that is good as any. And they're all young. They're juniors. That's the amazing part about this Patriot linebacking core. No flag.
Yeah, so that one's going to be ruled incidental contact, as it seems that their legs tripped up on each other there. But look for Sharyland to start spreading the ball around a little bit more in the passing game. It's a 7-man box. Talked to coach earlier before pregame. He said we're just going to take whatever they give us. You know, if they want to relieve some pressure in the box, we'll run it down your throat. If they want to close up the box, we'll just throw it past them. So look for them to open it up here. At the moment, 7-man box. Safety is going to be number 5, playing pretty tight to the line of scrimmage from the safety position.
Gerlach with a hard count. Has time, clean pocket, steps up, fires this one deep. Double coverage, ball tipped, and that's incomplete. And you talked about what Coach Creel was talking to us pregame, that a lot of folks in this district starting to respect this rushing attack as a reason why they've been loading that box.
No, most definitely. With Gonzalez having an absolutely great year, you have to respect him, because if not, he will gash you for 150, 175 yards.
Yeah, both the Gonzalez twins capable of coming out of the backfield, and then you got Guerrero, who has just been playing lights out football. So now the defense is swapping stops. Patriot defense able to bail their offense out of the jam there. They're going to punt this one away. That's going to sail out of bounds. 3:55 when we come back. Patriots with the football. You're watching Real Sports Live.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Welcome back. No score from Richard Thompson Stadium. Patriots, Rattlers doing battle. And John, this is a key matchup when you look at 16-5 AD2. Both these teams still looking up at Mercedes. We can safely say that they're the number 2 team in the RGV. One can argue that they might be the best team, but then you'd have to make a case on why they're better than Vela. But it's safe to say that Mercedes is the number 1 5A team.
Oh, absolutely. I got to cover Mercedes a couple weeks ago against Edinburgh North, and Edinburgh North's a pretty good program. They just lost their second district game, to Vela, and Vela remains king at the moment. But Mercedes has looked absolutely dominant all year against whoever they played. So they're a pretty good looking ball club.
They've been steamrolling everybody. They're 5-0 overall, 3-0 in district play, and this is a Patriot team, John, that you talked about at the top of the broadcast that came out sluggish. And last year was an odd year with the Patriots not qualifying for the postseason. It was just very strange to not have the name David Gilpin in the playoffs. Reyna, again, is going to fire this one deep. That's incomplete. And then they come back. They lose by 1 in the Battle of Conway. You got the 6 picks. They go to San Benito, get shut out. And when they got their first win, it's going to be 4th down. They're going to be punting away again after a quick 3 and out. When they got the win against Valley View, I was down there post-game with Coach Gilpin, and he said, this just isn't us. This isn't our offense. And I was shaking my head, and he said, yeah, see, look, Kevin knows that this is not Patriot football. I was like, it isn't. And they turned the corner, albeit against a rebuilding Valley View team, but since then they've been gradually getting better. They've been getting healthy. Right now with a rugby-style punt, it's going to be a good one. Let's see if Sharyland elects to return it, and they do. They're going to take it out of the 5, down to the 10, trying to catch the corner, the 15, leaping to the 20. Flag comes in. John, you saw it. What'd you see?
That's going to be a legal block in the back. It's going to set up a half distance to goal, so they'll probably be starting around the 9 or the 10-yard line.
And you and I talked with Coach Krell pregame, and we said this is a big one, and he said yes. I said it's an early big one, if that makes any sense, because again, the winner of this football game puts themselves in a position to meet Mercedes to give them a shot for the district title.
No, yeah, absolutely, especially when you have two teams who have been starting to roll, and they meet each other semi-early. It's going to give themselves a good shot to run the table and eventually run into that great Mercedes team and give them a run for their money,
Gerlach out of the shotgun, 4 receivers. He's going to hand it off to Guerrero. Coming in and making the tackle, Oscar Valdez, the junior.
Yeah, so big difference on that play for Mission Vets as they soften up the box there. They only left in 6 there, and then all of a sudden gain a 9 from Guerrero.
Let us know where you're tuning in from. We'll give you a shout out on the air. Nice cutback spin move, lunging forward. That's going to be a fresh set of downs for the Rattlers. On the carry was Diego Zavala. Whistles come in though.
Flag in the backfield. Seems we're going to have a holding call.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 68, offense. Penalty will be assessed. 15 yards needed in the run. Results in a first down.
So you can't afford those. Those are 2 penalties that go against Sharyland. You had that penalty down in the red zone that derailed that drive, and then here, get that unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, so that's already 1 from each side that have either helped or derailed a drive so far here in this ball game.
Second down coming up. 5 receivers for the Rattlers. Here comes Champion off the edge. Ooh-wee.
Yeah, Sharyland's trying to find an answer for Champion, but now they're starting to mix him around on either side. It's now they put Champion on Gerlach's blind side, so now he's not going to have the opportunity to step into the pocket. He'll just feel his presence right away.
Champion again applying pressure. Second and 10. Gerlach hands it off. Guerrero, not much running room there.
And Champion on the tackle once again, drove his tackle up the field, was able to crash back inside and make tackle there. He's going to have to come off for a play here. His helmet did pop off, so look for Sharyland to try to take advantage here.
Yeah, the only way you're going to get Mark Champion off the field, he lost his helmet, so by rule he's got to come off for at least one play.
Third and 11 here for the Rattlers.
Big spot here with these defenses. Forcing punts, creating takeaways. Gerlach, clean pocket, has time, steps up over the middle, nearly brought it in with one hand. He was looking for his man, Alan Gonzalez. Rattlers will punt this one away.
Yeah, they had the look they wanted, just couldn't complete the pass. Had plenty of time to being off the field. Unable to capitalize there.
There's the instant replay. Our Josh Moody Loans just missed his man, so now Patriot defense coming up with another stop. Timeout, Sharyland on the other side of the break. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Vida, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing.
Welcome back. 4th and 11. It's the last day of September. Getting ready for the month of October.
Best month of the year, Kev.
Best month of the year. High snap. Anguma hauls it in. Spiral punt. That's going to take a Sharyland roll to the 44-yard line. 1:08 to go. These are two defenses, John, that pride themselves in the passing game, and these are two of the top three. Mercedes has the stingiest secondary, Mission Vet second. These Rattlers right there behind them in third.
Yeah, it's been a showcase so far of defenses. What it's going to come down to who's going to make the first mistake, who's going to blow their first coverage. That's what the feeling is so far at the moment.
Vasquez looking to pick up a first down, gets about 7. Alan Vasquez.
Excellent job from Vasquez, able to bob and weave in and out of the holes there.
So we're going to step aside for an injury timeout. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Haunted Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rolando Vegas, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We are Los Fresnos Lady Falcons, and this is Real Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Welcome back after the timeout.
On the carry was number 4, Alan Vasquez.
Vasquez on the carry. He was our Luke Faria player of the game last week. Might be getting some weather. Let's hope that that stays away. I know that was a concern when I woke up this morning. We're going to keep an eye on that weather there, JT. 24 seconds in the opening quarter. Reyna to his left, fires that complete. Tackled immediately on the reception there was Vincent Abrego.
Yeah, so at the moment it seems the clouds are heading the opposite way. I know it's hard to predict the weather, but hopefully it does end up going that way and it lets us complete this ballgame.
Let's hope so. That's going to take us to the second quarter. No score. Patriots, Rattlers on a Thursday night. You're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later.
Welcome back. Start of the second quarter. Kevin Narro, John Trevino kicking off week 6 of high school football. Two teams coming in looking to stay in the district title race. And these Rattlers have had the Patriots number. In fact, they've won the last 5 meetings.
Yeah, Mission Vets definitely trying to break the streak here, especially to put themselves in a great position here for a district title run.
Third and 5. Snaps there. Reyna looking to his left. Oh, a little bit of an awkward throw there.
Seemed he was waiting for Gonzalez to evade coverage, but Chris Gonzalez, inside linebacker, does an excellent job reaching out, finding the hitch right away. He's looking right at the receiver's eyes. His eyes open wide up. He sticks his hands out, and he's going to get the pass break up there.
Oh, it's a 4th and 5. Patriot offense still on the field. Reyna rolling to his right, pumps, picks up a block, has to get rid of it. This Rattler defense comes up with another stop. JT, how was that?
Yeah, no, that's great pressure. That's going to be Alan Gonzalez. He's going to play both sides of the football here. Gonzalez gets the pressure on the rollout. You'll see him at the bottom of the screen. He's blitzing on the outside. He sees the design rollout, excuse me, and gets outside the running back and forces him to an errant throw.
Ball is placed at the 41-yard line.
So that's where Gerlach and company will take over. It's like a chess match here between these two defenses. Gerlach to his left sets his feet out of bounds.
Yeah, so Champion on the initial pressure once again. Flag on the field, waiting to see what the official call is here.
Offense, 10-yard penalty, replay first down.
That's going to set the Rattlers back 10 on the holding call. The holding call was on the running back trying to block Champion there. Champion a handful for anyone to block. So excellent job from Champion there.
First and 20, low snap. They pick it up. Lots of running room, breaks it into the secondary, down the sideline, first down and more. He can go. It's a foot race. 10, 5, pylon, touchdown Rattlers. Alec Gonzalez.
Gonzalez right away read the low snap. Those are usually when the most broken plays on defense happens. You want to rush the quarterback right away. You forget the assigned gaps that you're supposed to have, and all of a sudden, Gonzalez streaks down the sideline. Excellent job there from Gonzalez. First big play of the game. It's going to be about a 75-yarder there, maybe a little bit closer, maybe 70. But Gonzalez gets them on the board.
That's a way to respond for the Rattlers. Right there is when you saw he kicked it into second gear.
Had that last corner beat, had the leverage on him. Once he bounced it outside, the corner thought, uh-oh.
11:22 left in the half. You're watching Real Sports Live.
And look for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white letters. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
All right, 7-0 Rattlers will get you that touchdown after this kickoff here. It's going to go into the back of the end zone for a touchback. Go back and look at that last touchdown run from Alec Gonzalez.
That last corner, he was cheating too far inside, trying to rush the quarterback once again. He forgot his gap assignment. Corner has the outside leverage. Gonzalez got outside of him, and that was the end of that.
That's a big play because you're looking at a 1st and 20. And the Rattlers flip the script there. Annika Canales tuning in. She's rooting for Ricky Reyna. Armando Lopez looking forward to one of the biggest rivalries in the RGV as Vasquez still on his feet, lowering his shoulder, picking up about 16 yards. How about that run?
Excellent job from Vasquez. Last week he was our player of the game, Kev, just because of all the contributions he had on the ground. But no, just does an excellent job once again, dipping, bobbing and weaving inside the tackle box, and then once he gets outside, he's a hard man to bring down.
Just his versatility is something that I'm a fan of. He can, kind of like a Darren Sproles type body, can catch it out of the backfield, can run it, catches the corner. He's got speed, just an all-around back for Coach Gilpin. Reyna to his left, now back to his right, reverses field, looking down at the 35-40, gonna tuck it and run, throws a stiff arm, goes out of bounds.
Yeah, good job for Reyna there. It's gonna be a gain of about 6. And design rollout left. Sees a huge wall of Sharyland Rattlers heading his way. Rolls out right, and there's absolutely no one there.
So he still managed to pick up 5. 10-14 here in the opening half. Fans tuning in from Port Isabel. I'll tell you what, Coach Tony V's got those Tarpons rocking. They got a date with Raymondville tomorrow night in Port Isabel, a game that we have on our schedule. No one home. Talking about the nasty slot with what we saw last week with Ed Calchelsa. Well, Port Isabel, they're starting to seriously turn some heads.
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday, even on our weekly show, Kev. He's done an excellent job. He's got those kids fully bought in, and they're starting to roll.
Brandon Guzman tuning in. Hope he's working.
I believe he's at the Econ game. So
he is at the Econ game.
If he's tuning in, I'll know, Kev.
Brandon Guzman down there covering Economides and Juarez Lincoln down in 31-6A. And tomorrow you'll be down at Florida Stadium. You hadn't been there in a while, right? More or less?
I was
Were you there last week?
Last week, yeah.
Vela and
last
Edinburgh
Friday,
North.
Yeah. I've had the privilege of being able to call the Vela games there at Flores. Yeah, it's a good matchup. Edinburgh High shocking the district last week, beating Mission, and all of a sudden they're undefeated in district play, and they've got to take on the King and Edinburgh Vela.
So now the Patriots are going to have to punt this one away. 9:47.
Delay game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Yeah, so delay game here. It's going to back up. It's going to be a 4th and 10. It's just going to give the Sharyland punt returners a little bit more room to figure out if they want to field this one or not.
Delay a game. It's going to push the Patriots back 5. Reina again. Punts it away. It's a short one. The 35. That's for the Rattlers. Will take over. Talking about 31-6A and just how 16-5A D2 is shaping up. Pioneer, they're in the playoff mix, 2-0. Roma 1-2. Ed Calcelsa 1-2, and there's a lot to be decided in this district.
Yeah, I know we're starting to hit that back end where people are trying to figure out where they're going to be positioned in the playoffs, and this is the home stretch. This is week 6, I believe, right, Kev?
It's week 6. Another big run. This time it's Guerrero taking it into Patriot territory.
Yeah, so now Guerrero's going to start chiming in, and he had that big week last week. Now Sharyland, that box is starting to soften up. Now you're starting to see the ball roll for the Rattlers.
They're starting to get some momentum.
It's a 5-man box once again, so I wouldn't doubt it if Sharyland runs it here.
It's an RPO. Gerlach looking to pick up a block on the edge. Picks up 2, maybe 3, depending on the spot. So we're getting to the halfway point, more or less, because it's a huge district. You're looking at 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. It's a 9-team district here in 16-5A D2 because of the so short of the non-district. It feels like we're almost at the halfway point. But no, you're right. As far as who are the pretenders and who are the contenders at this point in the season, and in about a week or two, we're going to draw that line in the sand. Gerlach steps up, picks up a block. Gerlach to the 40. Late flag comes in.
Yeah, that's likely going to be a blindside block. It's one of the newer rules.
Blindside block. Number 68.
One of those newer rules in today's game. Just trying to keep the players safe. There's some positives and there's some negatives, because positives, you see huge block, you keep your guy safe, but negatively, the guy that gets hit, that's the one that we're trying to take care of nowadays.
8:24, and again, this is the 3rd drive and where we see a penalty that sets back this offense. The last time it happened, Alec Gonzalez took it to the house. So once again, the Rattlers put behind the sticks.
So now Vet's coming out in that 3-3 stack. Champion right in the middle of the screen, number 2. He's going to be the man to watch for off the edge.
Here comes the pressure, looking for the screen. No one home.
Had the screen set up, just Champion off the edge once again. He rushed Gerlach, and Gerlach tried to get the throw off just so he wouldn't take a huge shot. He got hit anyways, but it wasn't as big as it was going to be.
3rd and 23, JT, and now you're looking at the spot where this Patriot defense can get off the field give their offense an opportunity. Midway in this second quarter, Gerlach. 3-step drop, pumps, chase from behind, down he goes, football's on the ground. Patriots are gonna say they have it, and they do.
Excellent job, defensive end up top. He came all the way around the right tackle and caught Gerlach from surprise. And then at the top of the screen, you see him come all the way around. He takes the long way. Lets them have it there. Ball comes loose, and all of a sudden, Mission Vets in a prime position here. Wouldn't doubt if they take a shot here.
Yeah. They got the momentum. They get the big play. Reyna feels the pressure. Pass caught. Nice catch at the 35 down to the 30. Abrigo on the reception.
Excellent job from Reyna. Had 2 guys in the area. Hits the drag route, and it threw a little bit of the guys off guard there. And it's gonna be a game of about 6 there, 2nd and 4 for the Patriots.
Marco Polo Cavazos, John. We haven't said his name. Let's see if Cavazos can come up with a big play for his offense. Handed off to Vasquez up the right hash, lowering his shoulder. Good enough for a Patriot first down.
Yeah, excellent job up front for the Patriots. They're able to block up what the Rattlers threw at them. It was a huge hole. Huge hole there for Vasquez, and he breaks through, and it's going to be enough for a first down.
Patriots on the move. Handoff again to Vasquez. Vasquez just bouncing off of defenders, but Gabriel Guajardo kind of wrapped them up and didn't let him go.
Yeah, no, and I'm happy because he bounced right off Guajardo too, and once he got about a step by Guajardo, that's when Guajardo got him in the grips.
Big spot here, 3rd and 10 for the Patriots. Again, Vasquez up the middle. I think, John, the decision was that they were going for it. That's kind of why they went to that run, you think?
I believe the scoreboard had it wrong because down below they had 2nd down, so I believe now it's 3rd down unless there's some sort of confusion there.
I'm taking a peek now at the chain gang, and my vision's not that good, but from what I see, they got the 3rd down marker up. So now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, so a bit of confusion from up top, not your fault. You're just going what off you see.
3 receivers to the left. Reyna looking to his left, got a man caught at the 20. First down, shakes off a man, 10-5. Dylan Velasquez on the reception. Well, there's a first down for sure, we know.
So now it's going to get him the 1st and goal situation here from the 4. And look for an RPO here because now they're starting to respect Vasquez. And Reyna able to throw on the run, so could see an RPO for a touchdown here.
Hands it off to Vasquez. Picks up maybe 1.
Sharyland fully committed, stopping the run on that play, able to do so. I believe they're just going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 4.
Coach Krell, first-year head coach, 17th year. 7th year here at Sharyland, previously over at Mac High with Coach Harris. Patriots want to talk it over. Facing 2nd down on the other side of the break. You're watching Real Sports Live.
University Kingsville. We are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
All right, welcome back. Second quarter. Now they're going to call a timeout. Or delay a game. Excuse me.
Yeah, so the initial break was for an injury timeout from one of the Mission Vets players. He's able to walk off under his own power. So they reset the play clock, and Mission Vets unable to get back to line scrimmage in time.
Gotcha. All right, here we go. 4 receiver set. Reyna looking to his left. Steps to his right. Eyes downfield. Pumps. Chase from behind. Stops. Cuts. Fires this one out of the back of the end zone, and that is incomplete. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, excellent pursuit defensively from the Rattlers. They're able to seal off the edge. You know, it's something they've struggled with all night, with Reyna getting out of the pocket and getting up the field for positive yards. This time they're able to keep the outside contained and force him to throw the ball.
Third down coming up. Goal-to-goal situation. The Chang Gang, the sticks are down, so it's 3rd and goal.
A big spot here for both sides, especially late here in the second quarter.
You're in 4-down territory here, I feel.
Oh, absolutely.
Reyna with the pass, steps up. Incomplete.
A late flag on the field. I have a discussion, but it seems to be it's going to be in the area of pass interference, or they wave it off here.
Pass interference. Number 1, defense. The ball replays at the spot of foul automatically. First down.
So it will be pass interference there. I kind of saw it. I wasn't sure if he was going to throw the flag due to the receiver not knowing exactly where the ball was, or he hadn't even looked back at the quarterback yet. Ultimately, it's going to be a first down for the Patriots. Fresh set of downs now from the 5. That's going to give them 4 more chances here. 1st and goal from the 5.
Big call there. Not much running room.
Now Alan Vasquez checks back into this game here. 2nd and goal from the 5.
Ball on the 5. Patriots trying to punch this one in and tie things up. Vasquez, motion man. Reyna looking that way. Tosses one up. Did he get in? They're going to mark him down at the 2.
Excellent job from Reyna. Waits for Vasquez to finally clear up. Seems the defensive end was trying to force him to throw it over the top. Reyna eventually does, and it's going to set up third and goal here from the 2, I believe.
1 yard line. 3rd and goal for the Patriots.
Snaps there, flag comes in. Look like it's going to be a delay of game or a false start.
We had a helmet come off. Player was still coming off the field.
Okay, so referees clearing it up there for us. Seems Mission Vets was trying to rush to get the snap off, but there was a player whose helmet popped off, and he's still got to get up the field.
Three minutes. 3rd and goal for Mission Vets. Trying to punch it in. Ball on the 5. Reyna calling his own number, gets it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, Reyna takes the snap, just runs left, barrels through a defender there, and gets the 1-yard rush for 6.
Now the Patriots an extra point away from tying it. Snaps there, the extra point is up, and it's good. Tied up at 7. You're watching Real Sports Live.
See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlem South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Awesome!
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here at Fruya, and you? Sky's the limit.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Welcome back. 2:56 remaining in the half. Tied up at 7. Rattlers are going to take this out at the 20 to the 25.
Sorry about that, Kev. Sharyland's got a great opportunity here, extremely late in the first half, to double up. They do get the ball after halftime, so a chance to take a 2-position lead here.
Number 20, Shane Nia. Ball we placed at the 31-yard line on the Rattlers. First and 10 for the Rattlers.
Let's go back and look at that last touchdown from Ricky Reyna.
Reyna takes the snap, runs left immediately, barrels through a defender, and gets in for 6.
2:49, 2-minute offense coming out for the Rattlers. They're going to hand this off to Guerrero. Good open field tackle there.
Yeah, that's going to be Luis De Hoyos again. Wraps him up in the backfield, able to get. He's going to lose a yard there. That's just excellent football there.
Two and a half to go. 4 receivers, fake the handoff. Hit as he was thrown.
Yeah, so no intentional grounding there due to the fact he's outside the tackle box. Throw got past the line of scrimmage, and there is a man in the area. So 3rd and 11 here for the Rattlers. I was just talking about almost getting close to doubling up here. Now they're in a shot to go 3 and out.
Gerlach chased from behind. Down he goes. Patriots defense coming up with another sack.
That's going to be Mark Champion once again. That's the 2nd sack of the game. Mark Champion, middle of the screen, bottom half the formation there. Comes right off the edge, beats the left tackle, gets plastered by the running back off a chip, and still somehow finds his way to the quarterback.
He's got a guy on him. He had the left tackle barreling in on him and still managed to shake him off and come down with a sack. As a defensive guy, John, you got to appreciate that, huh?
No, it's definitely fun to watch, and it's someone that you keep your eye open every play because you know he's going to get double teamed and you just want to see him beat it.
Be sure to follow us on our social media sites at Real Sports Live on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're hoping that the rain can stay away tonight and tomorrow as we're getting set for another Friday night. John will be down in Edinburgh for the Edinburgh Vela. Or who do you got? Edinburgh Vela, Edinburgh High?
Edinburgh Vela,
31-6A. I'll make the trip down to Canales Field as Brownsville St. Joe hosts Brentwood. Bloodhounds looking to go 2-0 in district play. Plenty of football coming to you on a Friday night. Low snap, it's a dangerous one, still able to get it off. Patriots are going to take this out at the 30, out to the 35. 40, 45, 50 in Rattler territory. Big hit, far side of the field. Pedro Salinas, the return man.
Yeah, so on the tackle there, that's going to be Alan Guerrero. But he had huge room there. He wasn't sure if he wanted to field it. Does field it, makes the first guy miss, and all of a sudden he's got a huge lane on the left side.
Injury timeout. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
At HCISD, we embrace the future.
We learn to communicate.
At HCISD, we put our best foot forward.
At HCISD, we
make noise!
At HCISD, we learn that the smallest of moments can make the deepest impressions.
At HCISD, we are creating the future together.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
All right, welcome back to Real Sports Live. Kevin Narro and John Trevino. $148.
We've got a doozy on our hands, Kev. 148 left to go in this first half. Mission Vets trying to punch it in because Sharyland does get the ball after the half, as I mentioned. So they're trying to take a lead here, and hopefully they'll hold Sharyland the same way they did hold Ed Cuffs last week.
Reina takes the snap. Vasquez greeted immediately by a pair of Rattlers. $19-0 La Villa leading Marine Military Academy in the final 37 seconds of the first half.
Yeah, it's going to be a false start there on Mission Veterans.
Halftime down in Edinburgh. Economides 6, Juarez Lincoln nothing. Both teams looking for their first wins in district play. Reina steps up at the 50, lofts one up, that's caught. Big hit from Gonzalez. That was Dylan Velasquez. That's a first down, under 50 seconds. Reina scrambling, tucks it and slides wisely. About 4 yards shy of the sticks. 43 seconds, Mission Vets is gonna call a timeout.
Yeah, they're in a good spot here. They have one more left. Likely save that one for a field goal if they can't find the end zone, but 43 seconds left. They're at the 24. Couple good, Reina is doing an excellent job on this drive with the scramble skills. Hits his man in the corner route for a first down. So look for Reina continue to use his feet on this drive.
43 seconds. Patriots looking to take their first lead of the ball game. They're in a good spot here. Reyna takes a snap, has time. Goes up top, one-on-one. Incomplete, good no call there from the officials.
Yeah, I really like that no call there. He was trying to circle back, just lost his footing. So no penalty there. 3rd and 5 here for the Patriots, 36 seconds to go. Clock stops because of the incomplete pass. That was the shot play. Now they're going to try to get some yards here and try to get out of bounds as well.
Fans tuning in from Geneva, Indiana. Ben Bolt and Beeville tuned in, rooting for Mission Vets. Reyna to his right. Shakes off one man, stays on his feet. They're going to mark him down, John. I think they're going to say his knee touched the turf. Reyna with his hands up in the air. We're going to get that replay for you right.
Yeah, that's a little bit too late. Reyna was already running left by the time they called it. So not too sure if I like it.
Saying that left knee was down.
It's pretty close. I can't tell from here. I'm not going to be the judge of it. But if you are going to call it, you've got to call it immediately.
Let's look. Let's go back and look at it one more time. Right there.
They're going to say maybe even his forearm. Maybe that's what they could have called too, Kev. I'm not sure if his forearm went down or his hand went down. Again, still a little bit too fast in real time. So, you know, but if they are going to call it, they've got to call it immediately, not as he's running back the other way.
The officials have the best view down there on the field. Patriots call a timeout, 25 seconds. So far, this is what you expect? Oh, there's 1 second, excuse me.
Yeah, this is pretty much about it. Mission Vets going to throw the old Hail Mary here. Pray for a miracle, send us in the half with all the momentum. But, no, this is exactly what I expected, a hard-nosed football game. Both teams coming out. The defense is flexing their muscles. And this is pretty much where I thought it would be 10-7. But 7-7 is still a really good spot to be in for both teams.
Hail Mary time. Flag comes in. Should be the last play of the half.
So last play of the half, barring any defensive penalties, Kev.
Pushing back 5 after the false start. Reyna steps up, slings this one, deep ball up, that's picked, 10 down to the 20. And a big hit to end the half. And a flag comes flying in. So we're going to see what the penalty is.
Yeah, I'm just extremely happy there was no extracurriculars there. Had a real chance to get ugly on that one.
Right. So now that's what the officials are discussing over on the far side.
Number 40 of the intercepting team. Continuation without a helmet. After the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 7 of the offense. Those fouls canceled. Halftime.
All right, so that's going to take us to halftime. Patriots 7, Rattlers 7. We're going to step aside, take a break. Stay tuned for the first half highlights. We're going to break down the first half and also some first half or halftime festivities, all tied up at 7. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are Eddie Burkbella and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Via and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles, how about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Via and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodriguez and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We are those Fresno Lady Falcons, and this is Real Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
And look for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great Wyolettes. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. we're on the move.
We're the Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live. We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown. I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Awesome!
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here for you, and you? Sky's the limit.
We're the Ray Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
At HCISD, we embrace the future.
We learn to communicate.
At HCISD, we put our best foot forward.
At HCISD, we
Make noise! At HCISD, we learn that the smallest of moments can make the deepest impressions.
At HCISD, we are creating the future together.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are Edinburgh Bella, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Vida, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Viva la vida, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Hopefully you are enjoying the halftime presentation. When we come back, we will be checking out the first half highlights. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Real Sports Live. Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We are those Red Lady Falcons, and this is Real Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
And look for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white letters. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
We're the Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Hawks in the South, Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Reyna rolling to his left, swing pass, juggle, caught at the 35, looking for somewhere to go. Hit immediately by Gabriel Guajardo, the junior linebacker. About that in just a little bit. John was definitely familiar with Gerlach. 5 receivers set, steps to his right at the hash, directing traffic, looking downfield, going to try and beat his man to the quarter, and he does. First down and more, Cole Gerlach.
Excellent play for
Guerrero in the backfield. 4 receivers for Sharyland. They're going to motion the man, Gonzalez. Rolling to his left is Gerlach. He's going to tuck it and run, looking to pick up a block. Flag comes in on the near side.
Flag on the play. Get off the field there instead of penalty wipes that away. And then now they're approaching the red zone.
So the Rattlers on the move in their opening possession. Ball on the 28. Gerlach standing tall in the pocket. Zings one over the middle. That's complete. Good catch in traffic from Diego Zavala. A couple weeks ago against Brownsville. Hanna. Jet sweep to the left. Not much running room there. The Patriot defense standing tall. Eduardo Salinas comes in and makes the play.
Yeah, it seems like they were pretty keen on that.
Pre-game, I saw it in that game against Hanna just a couple weeks ago. 6-12 in the opening quarter. Gerlach hands it off. Lots of running room. Splits the defense. Picks up a block all the way down to the 4-yard line. Big play there. Gerlach takes the snap. Steps up to his right. Hit as he's thrown. This one's up for grabs, and that's broken up. Good defensive play. Facing a 3rd and 18. Ball on the 26. Gerlach. Standing, chase from behind, avoids 1 sack, but then the Patriot defense coming up with a stop. Von Wald.
Field goal range there. Because if you line for a field goal, we're looking at about a 50-yard field goal there.
Looked like a busted play. Champion bringing him down. Mark Champion left, looking downfield, got a man open. He sees him, fires this one deep over the top. Tipped. Intercepted by the Rattlers at the 20. Game's first takeaway. Just about every twist and turn you can think of so far, and it's only been the first quarter. A lot of action. Gerlach and company back on the field. They're going to hand this one off. Big hit.
Left in 6 there. And then all of a sudden gain a 9 from Guerrero.
Let us know where you're tuning in from. We'll give you a shout out on the air. Nice cutback spin move, lunging forward. That's going to be a fresh set of downs for the Rattlers. 2nd down coming up. 5 receivers for the Rattlers. Here comes Champion off the edge. Ooh-wee. Big spot here with these defenses. Forcing punts. Creating takeaways. Gerlach clean pocket, has time, steps up over the middle, nearly brought it in with one hand. He was looking.
It's been a showcase so far of defenses. What it's going to come down to who's going to make the first mistake, who's going to blow the first coverage. That's what the feeling is so far at the moment.
Vasquez looking to pick up a first down, gets about 7. When I woke up this morning, we're going to keep an eye on that weather there, JT. 24 seconds in the opening quarter. Reyna to his left, fires that complete. Tackled immediately on the reception there. 3rd and 5. Snaps there. Reyna looking to his left. Oh, a little bit of an awkward throw there. Huh.
seemed he was waiting for Gonzalez to.
Patriot offense still on the field. Reyna rolling to his right, pumps, picks up a block, has to get rid of it. This Rattler defense comes up with another stop. JT, how was that?
Yeah, no, that's.
1st and 20, low snap. They pick it up. Lots of running room, breaks it into the secondary, down the sideline, 1st down and more. He can go. It's a foot race. 10, 5, pylon, touchdown. Annika Canales tuning in. She's rooting for Ricky Reyna. Armando Lopez looking forward to one of the biggest rivalries in the RGV as Vasquez still on his feet, lowering his shoulder, picking up about 16 yards. How about that run?
Yeah, I know we're starting to hit that back end where people are trying to figure out where they're going to be positioned in the playoffs, and this is the home stretch. This is week 6, I believe, right, Kev?
It's week 6. Another big run. This time it's Guerrero taking it into Patriot territory. A week or two, we're going to draw that line in the sand. Gerlach steps up, picks up a block. Gerlach to the 40. Late flag comes in.
Yeah, that's like
23, JT, and now you're looking at the spot where this Patriot defense can get off the field, give their offense an opportunity. Midway in this second quarter, Gerlach, 3-step drop, pumps, chase from behind, down he goes, football's on the ground. Patriots are gonna momentum, they get the big play. Reyna feels the pressure, pass caught, nice catch at the 35 down to the 30. Abrego on the reception with a big play for his offense. Handed off to Vasquez up the right hash, lowering his shoulder. Good enough for a Patriot 1st down. Patriots on the move. Hand off again to Vasquez. Vasquez just bouncing off of defenders, but Gabriel Guajardo.
You're just going what off you see.
3 receivers to the left. Reyna looking to his left, got a man caught at the 20. 1st down, shakes off a man. 10, 5. Dylan Velasquez. Ball on the 5. Patriots trying to punch this one in and tie things up. Vasquez, motion man. Reyna looking that way, tosses one up. Did he get in? They're gonna mark him down at the 3 minutes. 3rd and goal for Mission Vets, trying to punch it in, ball on the 5. Reyna calling his own number, gets it in for the touchdown.
So 3rd and 11 here for the Rattlers. I was just talking about almost getting close to doubling up here. Now they're in a shot to go 3 and out.
Gerlach chased from behind, down he goes. Patriots defense coming up with another sack. Plenty of football coming to you on a Friday night. Low snap, it's a dangerous one, still able to get it off. Patriots are going to take this out at the 30, out to the 35. 40, 45, 50 in Rattler territory. Big hit, far side of the field. Nothing. Both teams looking for their first wins in district play. Reyna steps up at the 50, lofts one up, that's caught. Big hit from Gonzalez. That's a 1st down, under 50 seconds. Reyna scrambling, tucks it and slides wisely. About 4 yards shy of that. Reyna to his right. Shakes off one man, stays on his feet. They're going to mark him down, John, I think, with the false start. Reyna steps up, slings this one, deep ball up, that's picked. 10 down to the 20. And a big hit to end the half.
service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here at Fruya, and you? Sky's the limit.
We're the Ray Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
At HCISD, we embrace the future.
We learn to communicate.
At HCISD, we put our best foot forward.
At HCISD, we
make noise!
At HCISD, we learn that the smallest of moments can make the deepest impressions.
At HCISD, we are creating the future together.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are Edinburgh Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Welcome back. The halftime festivities just about done. Under 4 minutes to go here at halftime. We showed you the first half highlights, and both schools are performing on the field right now. It's a 7-7 ball game, John. Let's run through some scores, and then we'll break down the first half.
Yeah, so over at Richard Florida Stadium, Edinburgh Economy scores to start off this third quarter. They lead 13-0 over La Jolla Juarez Lincoln. As we know, our score is 7-7, and over in Somerset, Hidalgo's not tied. They're down 21-7 to Somerset. Over in La Villa, Harlingen Marine Military Academy trailing La Villa 19-0.
All right, not too much going on a Thursday night. Any of those scores stick out to you?
That MMA game, that's one that we anticipated, and we felt a lot of people felt MMA had a good chance, but La Villa coming out and proving, hey, you can't doubt us. We're right here.
That'd be a really good win for Coach Danny Perez and the Cardinals at home, and considering the high that MMA has been on. They had that big win against Fremont last week, which is their first Czech signature win of the year. So we'll see if the Leathernecks can muster up a comeback. They do have a steep hill to climb. Right now it's 7-7, John, in a game that, we felt that this could have points written all over it, considering that Coach Krell and Coach Gilpin, they're out of the spread, but the storyline has been the defenses.
Yeah, both defenses absolutely having fantastic nights. Luis De Hoyo's running around for Mission Vets, making a lot of plays in the backfield, chasing down people from behind. So they've done an excellent job. And then still for Mission Vets, Mark Champion.
Yep.
He's very hard to deny. They're trying to double team him. He's already got 2 sacks on the night. He's got 4 tackles for loss. He's had an excellent game. The lone scores have been Ricky Reyna on a 1-yard touchdown. Sharyland's defense has already forced 2 interceptions. Given one was late on the Hail Mary,
right.
It's still going to go against Reyna, unfortunately. feel like that should be scored a little bit differently, but it's going to go down to 2 interceptions. And Sharyland on offense, on a broken play, Alec Gonzalez goes 74 yards for a touchdown.
Yeah, that touchdown came after a penalty, and that put them behind the sticks. And they were able to find the end zone on that long touchdown run. Other than the Gonzalez touchdown and the Reyna score, that is it. And this is an all-important matchup in 16-5A D2. We mentioned the standings. Let's go ahead and look at them again. Mercedes 5-0 overall, 3-0 in district play. Right behind them are the Patriots, 3-2 overall with a 3-0 district record. And the Rattlers sitting in third place with a 3-1 record, 2-0 in district play. Right behind them are the D-backs, 3-1 overall, 2-0 in district play. And Roma and Edcal Chelsea both 1-2 in district play apiece. On the outside looking in. Tomorrow night, Mercedes hosts Edcal Chelsea. Rivalry game, John. You've been a part of plenty of those, and you know for a fact does not matter that Mercedes is unbeaten. You know that Edcal Chelsea is going to come in. They need a win in that football game to stay in that playoff picture. Right now they're 1-2. A loss can put them at 1-3 and really put them behind the 8 ball.
Yeah, you know, they really do need that win, but Mercedes is undoubtedly the second best team in the Valley, and it's going to be an extremely steep hill to climb with Alex Cisneros running the offense, doing whatever he wants for the Tigers.
So you saw what Edcal can do when they have that slot T down and what they like. You know, they're very good at running the football. A rivalry game on the road, because Mercedes is out of the spread. Cisneros is as good as they come, but what I'm getting at is Edcal Chelsea can establish that slot T, manage the clock, control the clock, keep Cisneros off the field. You got to give them a puncher's chance.
Oh, absolutely. And what I truly think will be the difference in that game is going to be Edcal's throwing attack. You know, we haven't seen them throw the ball a bunch. So what better way to come out in a rivalry game and say, hey, you got to respect our throwing game, and all of a sudden the box opens up, and now you run it down the throat.
Well, that's a good thing, is that they're out of the slot T, yes, but with Coach Infante there running the offense, they can easily go to the spread. We're going to wrap things up on our halftime show. Second half coming up on the other side of the break. You're watching Real Sports Live.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
All right, welcome back to the start of the second half. Kevin Narro, John Trevino getting set for the third quarter. Patriots will be kicking off. The Rattlers will be receiving to open up the second half. They'll be going from right to left in the all-white uniforms. Patriots in the blue tops, white pants. Alan Guerrero, one of the return men back there for Coach Krell's Sharyland Rattlers. First-year head coach taking over for longtime coach Ron Adame, who I've always been a fan of his work. John, you know, you knew him as a player, and now through the media you've met him, and he's just a good guy to be around, and I always enjoy catching up with Coach Ron Adame.
Yeah, excellent personality. Even when I was a player, you know, it was hard to hate someone like that because he was just so good to his kids, and he ran such a great program.
Both him and Tommy Lee now the big men in charge, taking over for Richard Thompson.
Well-deserved promotions on both ends. Coach Adame had his long run at Sharyland, and Coach Tommy Lee's last year as the head coach for Pioneer. They had that historical run, and it really put Sharyland Pioneer on the map.
Yeah, that was a 5A program that was just knocking on the door with Eddie Lee and guys like Tyler Boltice back in the day when that program first got going, and they've had plenty of good athletes over the years. Right now, their big brother, the Sharyland Rattlers, are all knotted up with a familiar opponent in Mission Vets. Gerlach out of the shotgun, and away we go. First play of the second half, handoff. Right hash picks up 1, 2nd and 9.
Yeah, nice play there defensively. Able to stuff up the run, and a chase down is going to be for Cody Von Wald. He comes all the way around the edge. Champion is driven outside. Excellent job from the tackle there to keep him out of the play.
I'm going to give him 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Throwing, deep balls, got a man, overshoots his man, JT, that'd have been 6.
Yeah, that would have hit him in stride. Just game of inches, Kev, you know. I was watching Any Given Sunday. I was watching Any Given Sunday today, and the game of inches quote really stuck with me, and we find out here.
Alec Gonzalez, look how he hops up. Ah, we just missed it. He kind of just sprung up there on his own. He just missed his 2nd touchdown. Rattlers going for the home run ball. 3rd and 8. Gerlach to his left, steps up, slings it, caught at the 39, shakes off a man. First down, Rattlers on the reception, Alan Gonzalez.
Excellent job there from Gonzalez. He makes the grab, recovers. Looked like he was going to go down, regathers himself, and then sprints up the field for a first down and some more.
Alan Guerrero on the carry.
It's been tough sledding for these Rattlers running the ball. You know, they've had a couple plays where they popped off, but Mission Vet's done an excellent job so far tonight.
Guerrero has 3 100-yard games, coming off a monster game against PSJ Southwest last week. He ran wild for 133 yards, now trying to break loose. 2 yards shy of the sticks. Opening up the year, Guerrero ran for 231 yards and 4 touchdowns against Brownsville Pace. 122 against Hannah and 131 against Ed Calchelso. Whistles come in, what'd you see?
That's going to be offsides on Champion. It's going to be a bit of a late hit there on Champion again.
There's 2 fouls, both against the defense. Offside, number 2. That penalty is applied. After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 2. 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Yeah, so just an unfortunate situation there for Mission Vets. It was a 3rd and manageable, and he gets called off sides, and then the hit after the play there. So that's going to be 1st and 10 after a gain of 15 there.
Both going against Champion.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rattlers.
All of a sudden, Rattlers knocking on the door. They're at the 32, Kev.
1st and 10, fresh set of downs. Snaps there. 35, trying to bounce it to the outside. Throws the stiff arm. Woo-wee. Alec Gonzalez, too bad it's going to be coming back.
Another late flag there, and that's going to be on Sharyland. So that's going to bring him back even more.
Alec Gonzalez doing his best. Najee Harris, stiff arm.
Don't give the rookie some credit. The king of the stiff arm is Derrick Henry, Kev.
I was going to go the Derrick Henry route, but in more recent memory, I know Najee Harris had that big stiff arm. For you fantasy owners out there. You know, that was one thing that we toyed with was, would it be possible or some way to have fantasy football for high school? That'd be pretty fun.
It'd be pretty fun, but it'd be an insane amount of players, insane amount of hard work.
You'd have to find some kind of a cap. Figure out some kind of cap and go from there.
Play, number 68, offense. This is his second unsportsmanlike. He has been disqualified. Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 29, defense. Most fouls are 6. First down.
There are some car keys with a red lanyard.
So unfortunate there, we have a disqualification
Ticket
there.
booth. Won't tell you what kind of keys they are. You can go claim it. Tell ladies what they
It's
are.
going to be 1st and 20, I believe, for the Rattlers. Now from the 42. So once again, Kev, penalties killing drives. We're knocking at the door at the 32. Now they're backed all the way up in a 1st and 20 situation.
Uphill climb here for the Rattlers. Ala Gonzalez was lining up out of the shotgun, so we're going to get a timeout. 7-7, 9:55 in the third. You're watching Real Sports Live.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Welcome back. And after the timeout, direct snap out of the Wildcat, down to the 40, shakes off a man to the 35. Flags come flying again. Another flag.
There. Yeah, so it's likely going to be offsetting here. No, one was a late flag. As he was hit after he was out of bounds. Waiting for the official calls here.
One against each team. Live ball. Personal foul. Face mask. Number 9 of the defense. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down. After play. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 3. Offense. 15-yard penalty. Still for good.
All right. So the officials trying to sort this out.
Another discussion happening there. Seems everything's squared away.
$9:48. All right, after all the penalties getting sorted out, here we go. Handoff right side, not a lot of running room there. They give it to Diego Zavala.
And nothing happening there for the Rattlers. Patriots did an excellent job on defense to close up the gaps there. 2nd and 9 here, gain of 1 on the play. Take the snap, dropping back, looking left. Gerlach's gonna have some pressure, fired over the middle. That's going to be, waiting for the official call. That's gonna be intercepted, huge play for the Patriots. That's gonna be down at the 2, Felipe Olvera on the play there. So that's gonna be Sharyland's first turnover of the night. Excuse me, that's the 2nd turnover of the night. The Gerlach fumble earlier caused by Champion.
On the replay there.
Tried to lob it over the middle. 2 guys in coverage. Olvera comes down with it.
So now you get the INT, but you're in the shadow of your own goalpost here. So it's going to be about a 99-yard drive for Mission Vets if they want to take the lead. Reyna to his right. That is a catch, but hit immediately.
Yeah, so great call there on the speed out, just trying to get the ball out right away. Design rollout to the right is going to keep Reyna safe from immediate pressure.
So they pick up 5.
The grab there was Isaac Ayala.
2nd down coming up for the Patriots. Reyna. Chase from behind. Gotta be careful. Down he goes. It's a sack, but Reyna, JT on his toes and avoids the safety.
Yeah, luckily there, but good awareness on him. He felt he was in trouble, sprung himself forward to help forward progress, stopped himself. Now they're down to 3. Could see just an inside run here.
Do they bring the house?
Not with Reyna's arm. Reyna able to hang in there to the last second, let it fly, so I wouldn't try to do it there.
Over the middle, huge hit. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he let him have it on that one. Left him hanging across the middle, and he felt every part of that.
Let's go back and look at the replay.
Comes
Bang.
Downhill and just, oh man.
He led with his shoulder there. It's a clean hit. Well, the INT and the Rattler defense comes up with a big stop. 4th and 9. Got to be careful here.
Yeah,
Snaps there. Rugby style. That's going to take a Patriot roll. Let's go back and look at that hit, John.
Yeah, out of the safety position. He had a feeling he was either going to be a quick pass or a run, so played up kind of close. Gets a slant break, reads it right away, and absolutely lets him have it. Hits him right in the shoulder. Nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong with that one.
Alan Gonzalez with the big hit. Now you're back in the spot, if you're Sharyland, kind of where you started on the previous drive before the INT.
Yeah, they've got excellent field position here. Look for them to maneuver around Champion, try to run away from Champion to spring forward this drive.
That's Guerrero, gets it to the 44-yard line.
Ball carries number 7, Alan Guerrero. On the stop from taking number 22, Leroy Villanueva. Gain of 4 on the play, bringing up a 2nd and 6.
Picks up 4, 2nd and 6 coming up. Guerrero, handoff again. About 2 yards shy of the first down.
Starting to soften up in the middle. We saw it earlier in the first half. Just we went to halftime, and that was the big break, and Mission Vet's able to tighten up. Now they're starting to push Champion all the way outside, not giving up the inside move, saying if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to go all the way around me.
6:40 in the third.
For Sharyland to alter the snap count to try to throw off Champion. That's been a big part of why he's been able to get around the edge so fast.
Gerlach with a handoff. Picks up, call it 2, maybe 3, depending on the spot. Alan Guerrero again on the carry.
Might have a measurement here, Kev. Yeah, we are.
We are. We're going to get a measurement. All right.
Second week in a row, we see one of these. Don't see them too often in high school games.
Yeah, not too much. You get the old measurement. Right now the officials are discussing it. Waiting on the Chang gang here. Here they come.
It's going to be real close.
Yeah, looks like it's enough from here. Then again, I don't have the best vision. They still got to stretch these chains out. It looks like it might be short.
It's going to bring up 4th and inches here.
Yeah.
Coach Krell with a big decision here, halfway through this third quarter.
Well, yeah, I think you go for it in this spot. 6:14 in the third. You're kind of in no man's land. The offense is on the field. I think that's an easy decision here.
Yeah, I'd go for it here, especially with the way my defense has been playing all night, letting alone that one touchdown due to some penalties. So go for it here. You can't gain a couple inches. You probably didn't deserve it anyways.
See if they go to a dummy count maybe.
Wildcat formation here, Kev.
Go for it. And they do, needing a couple of inches. Good enough for a Rattler first down. On the carry, that was Alec Gonzalez.
Gonzalez steps up big once again for the Rattlers here, getting the line to gain on 4th and inches. Gerlach backhand at quarterback.
Handoff again to Guerrero. Barreling his way forward, still on his feet, met by a sea of blue jerseys. Then the whistle comes in. We'll see where they spot him. It's going to be an interesting spot.
They're going to mark him about 6 yards past the original line of scrimmage, but he doesn't fall around to the line to gain.
Well, that's 1 and 2. You know, they didn't blow the whistle. He picks up 6. Sending the motion man is Gerlach. He's going to call it himself. Looks like he kept it at the last possible second, right? More or less.
No, excellent job from Gerlach. You know, excellent. That's great mesh between him and the running back as well, because they're taught, okay, if you feel it, you can grab it, but Gerlach pulls at the absolute last second. Rushes. He saw the hole at the last second. Dashed up the middle for a good run there. He's a big, strong, tough kid, Kev.
That was a good play there from Gerlach. Keep this drive going. Fresh set of downs for the Rattlers. 4 receivers set. Handoff again to Guerrero.
Yeah, sort of a trap play there. The right guard pulled he knocked out the end out of the play, and it's going to be a good gain there for the Rattlers on first down.
Clock continuing to wind down under 5 minutes. In this third quarter, battle of 2 unbeaten teams in 16 5A D2. Trying to stay alive in the district race. Trying to keep up with the Mercedes Tigers, who are unbeaten. Tackled from behind, Justin Munoz, who recovered a fumble earlier in this football game. Third and 4. Snaps there, should be a free play. Gerlach over the middle. Touchdown, Sharyland.
Diego Zavala on the grab there. Great mesh from Gerlach. That's exactly what I've been waiting for him to actually clap, and that was going to be the dummy count. He had given it away when it was going to be a fake snap. His arms extended extremely wide. This time he gives it a regular snap. He's going to draw the Patriots off sides, and they're going to find the end zone.
Gerlach threw a strike to Diego Zavala for 6. And what was a free play on an offsides from Mission Vets. Rattlers get on the board. Extra point coming up. The extra point is up. Boots it through. It is good. JT, let's go back and look at that replay.
Yeah, excellent play from Gerlach. Coach Krell, credit to him calling a fake count there. And throws an absolute seed across the middle and low to keep his receiver to keep him safe. Sends the safety right there. Throws a low ball right in between two defenders. And that's going to find Diego Zavala in stride in the end zone.
14-7, Rattlers lead. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodolfo Vegas, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We are those Red Nose Lady Falcons, and this is Real Sports Live.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live. Kevin Narro, John Trevino. A tick after 9. This one's going to sail out of the back of the end zone. 14-7, Rattlers have the lead. 3:14 left in the third, and now the Patriots are going to look to tie this thing up late in the third quarter here from Richard Thompson Stadium, kicking off week 6 of high school football.
A big drive here for Ricky Reina and company, trying to answer Cole Gerlach and company. Have a late sub come on for the Rattlers.
Handoff up the middle. Vasquez, big hole. Picks up about 8 or 9, depending on the spot.
I believe he's going to have the full 10 there. Never went down. Good job on the officials to watch that. It's going to be enough for a first down there.
That'll be another Patriot. Rick Brown, first down.
Handoff. Vasquez again picks up 8.
All of a sudden, Vasquez starting to turn up here. The back-to-back carries there. It's going to be back-to-back carries of 10. It's going to be 2nd and inches here.
Reyna going to tuck it and run at the 40. 45. Picks up the first down, then lunges out of bounds.
Yeah, good job on Reyna bouncing it outside. Notice the defensive end crashed. At that point, you're able to bounce it. Once the most outside defender comes inside, Reyna runs right by him.
He was pushed out by number 1 for the Rattlers, Alan Gonzalez. Ball is placed at the 47-yard line of the Patriots.
2:04. Big run again. We're seeing Vasquez carry the load here this drive for the Patriots.
Vasquez did it all last week. Looks like they're starting to turn to him late in this ball game to try to help them find the scoreboard. Vasquez is going to be the injured player. He'll be able to walk off under his own power. Hopefully we'll see him back in this ball game.
Reyna hands this one off, stuffed immediately, being drugged down was Javier Trevino.
Yeah, Trevino does an excellent job. You see right away the difference in the running backs. It didn't quite have the same burst right when getting the ball as Vasquez, and Trevino makes him pay there.
That was Justin Munoz on the carry there for the Patriots. Clock winding down here in the third. 3 receivers to the right. Reyna steps to his left, hit as he was thrown. That ball is incomplete.
Yeah, just pressure, that'll do it to you. You can't really fully put everything into that throw. So that's going to cause it to be a little bit errant there.
$14-7 the score. $1:05 left in the third. Reyna back to pass. Steps to his right. Points downfield. Pass. Caught. Is he in? The official sprinting all the way down to the 30. They're going to say he caught it.
I think we have an injury timeout there.
54 seconds.
Official announcement there. It was a catch. And now we're going to have an injured player down along the sideline.
We're going to step aside. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down.
Welcome back. First and 10 Patriots with the football. 54 seconds left in the third. They're going to hand this one off to the 30. Cuts back up. Flag comes in.
That's likely going to be in the area of holding. So that's going to come back for 10 on the Patriots. So the holding knocks back the Patriots 10. Now all of a sudden, 1st and 20. Gotta be wary of the penalties down here in this area, Kev.
And they're well behind the sticks here. The 39-yard line. Snaps there. Reyna looking to his left. Flush to his right. Floats that one up. Caught by Vasquez, but hit immediately on a big hit there.
That's going to be Javier Trevino once again. He's playing his as a linebacker. I remember those same rules, especially on a scrambler. You're looking, you're running with him just in case he slips past everyone. Then you find the nearest man, and he's going to find Vasquez there.
Right here on the replay. Just bang. Seek and destroy, as Hugo Ramirez, the DC from Brownsville Rivera, would say. That's going to end the third quarter. We head to the fourth. We got a good one. Sharyland 14, Mission Vets 7 on a Thursday night. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Real Sports Live.
For your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white letters. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Welcome back. After the quick timeout, ball to the 25, down to the 20, down the sideline into the end zone. Touchdown, Mission Vets.
Obed Marin shakes a couple defenders there and sprints to the end zone. So first play of the fourth quarter, we've got some fireworks.
So they are now an extra point away from tying this up. Like John mentioned, first play of the fourth quarter is a touchdown. Buckle up. We got a wild one. Still got a whole quarter to play. We'll get you the instant replay right after this. Trujillo fumbled the snap. Trujillo's going to have to pick it up. Trying to find somewhere to go with it. He tosses it up out of the back of the end zone. Oh, my. Just a disastrous play on special teams. And right now we got 2 Rattlers down. Let's hope they're okay. We're going to show the instant replay.
Fires on a quick curl route and all of a sudden made the first man miss. Second man miss and he's down the sideline.
We're going to take a break. You're watching Real Sports Live.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
And he throws it down.
14-13, and oh man, that missed extra point. It was just a botched snap.
3 components to this game, Kev: offense, defense, and special teams. I truly hope it does not bite the Patriots back in the butt, but hey man, football, it'll come right back at you.
Yeah, let's wait and see, but and special teams has been a bit of an issue for Mission Vets. They've missed a couple of extra points in the past these last few weeks. So now it seems as if that 7-point, the 7-point lead was like 14 for Mission Vets. They had to work so hard to scratch and claw, and they finally find their way into the end zone, and then they miss the extra point. It's like,
So close, yet it seems that one
so
point seems
far.
so far.
You know how they say, like, one run feels like 3 in October? It's kind of how this feels for Mission Vets, but as good as their defense have played, now they're going to try and come up with a stop. Down to the 30, 35, breaking away, down the sideline, still on his feet at the 45. 2 flags coming in, John, from the near and far side.
So it's definitely going to be a holding on Sharyland. And down on the bottom of the screen, it looks like it's going to be a sideline warning on the Rattlers as well. So it's going to be very interesting where they're going to end up starting this drive.
Wow. One-point game. 16-5A D2. Sharyland and Mission Vets duking it out on a Thursday night. Rattlers have had the upper hand. They've won the last 5 contests against Mission Vets. Cole Gerlach, the junior quarterback. Talked about the defenses for both the Rattlers and the Patriots. Sharyland with the second best pass defense behind Mercedes. Mission Vets, the third best pass defense. Considering both these two teams like to come out of the spread. Defense living up to the billing here. Couple of hard hits, couple of turnovers. Fans are getting their money's worth on a Thursday night. Motion man is Zavala. They go that way. Caught at the 25. Cuts back up to the 30. Fumbled the football. Patriots are going to recover. That's going to be a turnover. Mission Vets falls on the loose cookie.
You want to talk about momentum, Kev. They missed that extra point, but teams are going to have a chance to grab some more points right after this.
Right there, the ball was knocked loose. Felipe Olvera, the man who knocked it out. There you go, John. That's the big turnover early in this fourth quarter. You missed the extra point. The defense says, I got your 6. Olvera forcing that football loose, and now Reyna is going to come back and take over at the 33. Reyna to his right. Hits his man in the flat. Tackled immediately on the reception was Girada. Quijada with a couple of catches in this second half. He picks up 6, 2nd and 4. Reyna handoff to Vasquez. Enough for a first down. Hector Vargas on the tackle.
Seems the momentum has flipped, Kevin. All of a sudden, Mission Vets rolling on all cylinders. The question is, do you go for 2 if you get this touchdown?
It's still early in the fourth, but I think you have to. Reyna has time. Now he has to step up. Pocket collapse. Shakes off one man and another. Ricky Reyna spinning his way. Turning something out of nothing there as the senior quarterback.
Yeah, Reyna doing an excellent job with his pocket awareness. He steps up, then he steps right, then he runs up the middle, spin move, juke move, able to stay on his feet and get a couple yards there. Feels the pressure, steps up, now moves right, juke, now a spin there, and then he's finally going to get brought down.
2nd and 6. Vasquez with a handoff. First down and more. Vasquez all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Great run for Vasquez there. He's going to be down all the way inside the 5. They're going to call it the official 4. So Mission Veterans trying to punch it in here.
That last run from Vasquez. Patriots now looking to take the lead. Vasquez, right hash. Did he get in? They're going to mark him down at the 1-yard line. It has been the Alan Vasquez show offensively for Mission Veterans.
Outside the one play that did go for a touchdown from Obed Morin, Vasquez has had the bulk since the second half started.
Reyna out of the gun. Vasquez to his left, follows a block, and he walks the dog. Touchdown, Mission Vets.
So Ricky Reyna responsible for his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. 19 of 14. Seems the offense is staying on the field, likely going for 2.
Reyna out of the shotgun. Patriots going to be going for 2. Reyna to his right. That's good. 2-point conversion. 21-14, Mission Vets. Go back and look at that last touchdown from the senior, Ricky Reyna.
Reyna just follows Vasquez all the way into the end zone, goes untouched because Vasquez keeps everyone off him. Finally gets hit as he's crossing the goal line.
You get the touchdown, you miss the extra point, your defense recovers the fumble, you take over at the 33, and you answer the bell. Mission Veterans coming out with the left hook in the 4th. When we come back, Sharyland trails by 7. You're watching Real Sports Live.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Hot in the South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Awesome!
All right, welcome back to Real Sports Live. We got a dandy on a Thursday night.
So Sharyland now gonna have to answer the bell here. 21-14, bit of a pooch kick here.
Rattlers are going to have good starting field position at the 40. That's where they will spot this football. Moses Rodriguez on the return. Be sure to follow us on our social media sites at Real Sports Live, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let us know where you are tuning in from. All right, Gerlach and company. Back out onto the field. Trips right. Champion off the edge. Guerrero lowering his shoulder. First down and more. Rattlers.
Champion barreling towards Gerlach. Gerlach decides to give it up the middle. Great read there, and all of a sudden, big gain on first down, and the Rattlers are in business. Great play from Alan Guerrero. He's going to get a gain of about 14 there. And they're already in Patriot territory, Kev. Now they're at the 47.
Sending the motion man. Guerrero, handoff, spins off one man, shakes off another, gets down to the 40. Picks up about 7. Called it a 2nd and 3.
Another good play on first down. It wasn't explosive as the last play, but a gain on 7 on first down puts you way out in front of the sticks. And you're in control here.
2nd and 4 coming up. Five wide, Gerlach swing pass, complete, lunging forward to the 40.
He got caught up by an old friend, the turf monster there. Guerrero's going to go down after a gain of 1. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
Stop of number 21. Again, Flores.
Free play. They're going to let this one go. Gerlach's going to fire this one deep. That's up. That's intercepted, but it's not going to matter. It's going to be an offsides against Mission Vets.
Yeah, so it's going to give the Rattlers a fresh set of downs there.
Yeah, on 3rd and 3, it's going to be an automatic first down.
You know, great call. It's a great job from Sharyland. They've done this countless times, and Mission Vets just getting a little bit too anxious to stop the play.
Ball is placed at the 35-yard line of the Patriots.
Gerlach will keep it himself. Good open field tackle.
He makes the right read as Champion decides to dive for the running back, just can't get up the field.
That was Pedro Salinas who made the tackle. There's a Patriot down on the turf at the 35. We're going to step aside. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here at Fruya, and you? Sky's the limit.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
At HCISD, we embrace the future.
We learn to communicate.
At HCISD, we put our best foot forward.
At HCISD, we
make noise!
At HCISD, we learn that the smallest of moments can make the deepest impressions.
At HCISD, we are creating the future together.
Welcome back. Gerlach takes the snap to his right. Flushed, hit as he's thrown. Ball's up in the air, nearly picked off.
Yeah, big no-no there. Can't run right and throw left, especially late over the middle. Gerlach going to be lucky to get away with one there, but it's going to bring up a 3rd and long here for the Rattlers.
21-14. 6:26. Rattlers trail by 7 in a pivotal 16-5A D2 matchup. Snaps there. Gerlach looking for the screen. Ball's tipped, picked, down to the 35. 20. Mark Champion. It's a foot race. Pick 6. Mark Champion for Mission Vets. Unbelievable.
Put a play. Super athlete, Mark Champion. Reads screen, pursues the quarterback, jumps up as high as he can, tips it up, catches it himself, and takes it back for 60.
Mark Champion, have yourself a night. They're going to call a delay of game. We're going to get that replay again right after this extra point. I mean, we were talking about how Champion played such a big role in that first half with a couple of sacks, tackles for loss.
Yeah, just an absolute wow. That's all I can say about that.
Oh, man, what a ball game and a turn of events with 6:14 left in the fourth. Again, they fumble the snap. Ball is loose, chase from behind. Let's go back and look at that replay, though. That pick 6 tipped by Champion. Ball in the air, came down with it. He outran Cole Gerlach there. We're talking about a defensive end outrunning the quarterback.
Yeah, but this is no regular defensive end, Kevin.
Yeah.
This is
oh, man.
One of the best pure athletes I've seen in a long time down here in the RGV. And wow.
27-14. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are Edinburgh Villa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sharyland.
Welcome back. Pick 6 from Mark Champion. It's got these Patriots rolling. Well, catch your breath.
Still sitting here thinking about some things, and oh man, what a turn of events.
Oh my.
Mission Vets came into this fourth quarter down 14-7. All of a sudden, first play of the fourth quarter, they score, tie it up. Missed the extra point, 14-13. And then Ricky Reina barrels in with 8:56 left to go in this quarter. And they hit the 2-point conversion there on a play to Alan Vasquez to tie it up. And then Mark Champion goes full on takeover mode, says, don't worry, I'll do it myself. Gets a pick 6 from about 50 yards out, takes it back to the house.
He tipped it, caught it, outran the quarterback. Not easy to do. Well, now the Rattlers have a steep hill to climb with 6:06 left.
They've got to figure out a way to try and neutralize Champion, whether they just cut him at the line of scrimmage or try to send a double team from the running back. They've got to find a way to stop him to get their offense going.
They're going to have to do it quickly.
Not the best start there. Delay game on the Rattlers. 6:06 is going to set up a 1st and 15 here.
All right. Gerlach now trying to operate out of the hurry up. That's incomplete.
So now way behind the sticks here, 2nd and 15 here. Got some final scores around the valley. Enrique Economides beats La Jolla Juarez Lincoln 19-0. Hidalgo lose to Somerset 28-7. And La Villa topples Harlingen Marine Military Academy 40-7.
Gerlach floats this one up. That's caught 35 down to the 30. Hold the phone. This could be coming back.
Yeah, it's going to be coming back. The running back tried to keep Gerlach from pursuing, try to keep Champion from pursuing Gerlach. And every time that's going to be a flag. Right there, you see the running back hanging on a Champion there.
I mean, when you got a guy dominating as Champion is, you're gonna ask for some help. It's a tough task for the right tackle. Then needing some help from the running back. Four receivers for the Rattlers. Gerlach looking back, standing tall in the pocket, slings this, nearly intercepted, threw it behind the intended receiver. He was looking for Diego Zavala. Gerlach looking back. Steps up. Big hit at the 30-yard line.
That's going to be another half sack for Champion. The other half sack will go to the Luis de Hoyos.
And number 2, Mark Champion.
4th and 25. Right now, this veterans defense really flexing their muscles. .450 left in this one, and defensively, this has been one heck of a performance from this Patriot defense.
They stepped up when they needed to, Kevin. When Sharyland scored to start the second half, I thought, oh man, they made some great adjustments, and right after that drive, so did Mission Vets, and they haven't allowed a score since.
All right, 4:44 left in this one. Gonna wave it off. It's gonna take a Rattler roll inside the 20 at about the 19-yard line. That's where the Patriots will take over, and we'll look to put a bow on it on the other side of the break. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniform 6.
So now after that penalty during the break, the Patriots will start at their own 10, call it the 4-minute offense. Patriots now trying to milk this clock down. And hold on to what would be an all-important win for this Patriot football team.
Huge hole on the left side. It's going to close up rather quickly on the tackle there. That's going to be Jose Murillo. Able to wrap up Vasquez at the line of scrimmage. Gets pushed forward for a couple yards there. Gain it 2. 2nd and 8 for the Patriots. Every play here, they're going to wait till the last second to snap it. They're going to trickle down all the way to about 5. You'll see the lineman get down at around 10.
Tick under 4 left in this football game. Handoff again to Vasquez. Shaking off a couple would-be tacklers. What's on tap tomorrow night? Class 4A district ball game. Raymondville travels to Port Isabel. The 29th Bird Bowl. Harlingen South. San Benito at Brownsville-Hanna down at Sam's. Brentwood at Canales Field taking on Brownsville-St. Joe. At Calcelso taking on Mercedes. An old school rivalry matchup. Edinburgh meeting Edinburgh Vela down in north at Los Fresnos. Lyford taking on Corpus Christi London. That game being moved to Cabinets Field. PSJ squares off against Mission. That game will be at Hidalgo, and then Taft at Odom. That game going up in the Coastal Bend. So 2 games going on up in the Coastal Bend. Couple of key district matchups. That at Couch Elsa Mercedes game. Always a big deal and one of the most heated rivalries in the RGV will be rekindled tomorrow night when the Jackets travel to Mercedes. Brownsville Hannah's got a big one at home against San Benito. Trying to bounce back after that loss against Harlingen South. They're 0-1 in district play. Back to the line of scrimmage.
Vasquez tripped up in the backfield. Looks like he's going to lose one there. It's going to be 2nd and 11. Big first down for the Patriots. Able to move the sticks, keep the clock running.
We'll go down there post game, and I'm sure you're chomping at the bit to talk with Mark Champion. Let's talk defense, Mark. I was a linebacker. You're a defensive end. He played lights out. Victory formation now for Mission Vets. Mark Champion. John is undoubtedly our Luke Faria player of the game.
Oh, hands down. 2.5 sacks, about 6 tackles for loss, and then the huge pick six with 6:14 left to go.
The icing on the cake.
in this ball game. It's just an outstanding performance from an outstanding player. And it got a little bit chippy early. He got called for an unsportsmanlike conduct, but he overcame that. He kept his cool, and he ultimately helped his Patriots to the victory today.
Brittany Marvin down there patrolling the sidelines. She has some plenty of action shots for us, and she's gonna send us a shot of Mark Champion. We'll go down there and we'll chat with him, and we'll talk with Coach David Gilpin. And this is a big win, JT, for a team that they lose the Battle of Conway. They take one in the chin against San Benito. The sky is falling. Kind of wondering what's going on with the Patriots. Didn't make the playoffs last year. It's like, here we go again. But it was only a matter of time that Coach Gilpin will get these guys ready and prepared. And now, a couple weeks later, they're sitting at 4-0. They're feeling really good about themselves. And they're going to have a shot. They're going to have a shot at the crown when they take on the Tigers in a couple weeks.
I truly do feel like this was all a part of Coach Gilpin's plan. He took his lickings last year. He took them early in the year. But ultimately, I feel like he knew he had the team to compete in this district. And it shows here. They faced a lot of adversity here in this ball game alone. And they're able to overcome that as players rally around him. And they're up 2 possessions with 1:30 to go. And their biggest ball game of the day. So it's a credit to him and his staff. He's done an excellent job, and I'm looking forward to that matchup with Mercedes down the line.
Yeah, and it's a sweet win if you're a Patriot fan, because you're like, these guys got us the last 5 times. But this is a resilient bunch, that Coach Gilpin, and now that you've gotten a chance to meet him a couple times, and he's as fiery as ever.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot easier to play under a guy who just gets just as excited as you do when you're getting ready to play these games, when he comes out, makes a fiery speech, when your blood's already pumping, it does something special to you, and it creates a special bond that you'll never forget.
A minute left in this one. We're going to step aside, take one last timeout. Patriots looking to put a bow on it. You're watching Real Sports Live.
To purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after, I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Welcome back. Kevin Narro, John Trevino. It's been fun. As expected, These two teams duking it out. Reyna just running around. Looks like he's going to take the safety. Huh.
Yeah, it's definitely just a apply to buy away some clock there, but usually you see him go out of bounds, and to avoid the hit like that, kind of got slammed down there. Happy he's able to walk away with no injury there. But 27-16 with 51 seconds left.
27-16, 51 seconds. Sharyland and Coach Correll. You know, John, this is a very athletic football team. They're going to get their quarterback back, Orly Lopez. They'll get him back at some point in this season. But you look at the work that Cole Gerlach has done, and, man, he's impressive. And, you know, you saw him last year as a baseball player.
Yeah, the Rattlers are definitely not done this year. They won't win it, but they're going to have a good shot to make the playoffs and make a serious run due to the athletes that they do have. Now, when their quarterback does come back, it's going to set up an opportunity to maybe run some double quarterback stuff. It's going to allow the Sharyland coach to get creative, but, you know, a loss like this midway through the season, it's going to have its teaching points. When they break down film tomorrow and they go over it, they're going to see the mistakes they made that caused to let the game slip away. But with Coach Crow and his staff, I firmly do believe that they're going to get these kids motivated to whoever they play next week, and they're going to make them feel it.
Taking it out at the 40, 45, crossing midfield. That's Guerrero. Take it out to the 45-yard line. Well. The Rattlers will have to regroup quickly as they'll have a date with Mercedes next week. Then Pioneer, PSJ Memorial, Valley View, then wrap it up with Roma. So it's not going to get any easier. That pass completed. Meanwhile, the Patriots are going to remain unbeaten. They will have it. They'll have a date with PSJ Southwest, and then the big one against Mercedes. So I'm going to go on a limb here and say that we could possibly be looking at two unbeatens fighting for the district crown in 2 weeks, John. Potentially. Hey, we'll see when we get there. That's going to wrap this up. Mission Veterans gets a big win against the Sharyland Rattlers, 27-16. That's your final.
Yeah, just an excellent overall game from Mission Veterans, and you know they overcame some late game stuff. They tied the game to start the fourth quarter, and they put it on in the fourth quarter, and that's just a credit to Coach Gilpin. His team is very well conditioned, and we saw it here in the fourth quarter.
Final score, Patriots 27, Rattlers 16. We're going to run down there for the post game. Be sure to check out our Luke Faria Motors player of the game. That's Mark Champion. I'm going to go down there and talk with Coach Gilpin. John's going to talk with Champion. On behalf of myself, Kevin Narro, Joe Bowling, and everyone at Rio Sports Live, saying so long.